Two major pharmaceutical firms have announced that they are investing more than £1 billion in the UK, creating nearly 2,000 jobs in London and in Manchester. The news came on the day that the government unveiled its industrial strategy designed to boost productivity and attract investment in areas such as artificial intelligence, driverless cars and clean energy. Our business editor Simon Jack has the story.
Investing in new drugs is just the kind of medicine the economy needs after the bleak diagnosis of slowing growth and poor productivity it received last week. The government's plan to incentivise investment arrives at a time when businesses are wary of Brexit uncertainty.
We are the place that is going to be able to take a lead in these new industries of the future. At a time when companies are making investments and in the context of Brexit, to set that out with the clarity that we have, I think is all the more important.
The way it's supposed to work is basically this. The government invests money in research and development. Academic institutions work in partnership with business to provide skills and know-how. The government provides test beds for new products like faster trials of new drugs or public roads for driverless cars. Then, hey presto, private companies invest. This gene therapy company in Oxford likes the approach.
This new strategy is very important for a business like ours. It allows us to look at what we can work on in the future, look at the grants we can get to help us expand the business and make our processes better to keep us at the leading edge of our science.
It's perhaps no surprise the government chose life sciences to be the poster child for its new industrial strategy. These are highly skilled, highly productive jobs in an industry which seems to have no problem attracting investment. Most of the UK economy is not like this. The government's challenge will be to increase productivity in areas of the economy where workers are more likely to drive white vans than wear white coats.
Most people work in what sometimes we call the everyday economy, so shops, care homes, public services as well. And we think in order to boost their earning power, which is what the Secretary of State said he wanted to do, we need a strategy that takes them into account.
Government intervention in industry has a checkered history, with memories of money poured into failing companies like British Leyland. The Labour Party supports government intervention and doesn't think the Conservatives are intervening enough.
It seems to be a repackaging of existing policies and commitments, and it doesn't go to the extent we would have liked it to really rebuild our economy and give businesses the support they need.
Will the plan work? Of the two companies who announced investments today, one told the BBC it would have done it with or without the strategy, and the second said it hadn't finalised the size of its investment. But the life sciences industry broadly welcomed it. There have been industrial strategies before, and you haven't heard the last of this one. Simon Jack, BBC News.